Something missing, something hidden that you couldn't find, you couldn't put your finger on, Cancer, is going to be revealed to you in the month of January. Actually re-revealed. And what this is going to do is make you feel free and allow blessings and prosperity to come in. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer. You can click the link below. And you guys, this is going to be great. Okay, Cancer. I feel like my guides are saying that you were giving messages from the universe. The divine was trying to communicate with some of you, and you may have seen these little things. I'm going to give you what they are. They were communicating with blue. It looks like blue stones. Blue stones. You may have seen blue pebbles, blue pebbles around a blue bed of water, probably the ocean. It looks very big, like the ocean. Some of you, it may have been pink flowers. There is a black car and truck, black vehicles. We're going to call it black vehicles. And that could have been like you had a series of the same number coming back, like 3 black cars and then another 3 black cars. All right. These are synchronicities from the universe. They were trying to help you. This was supposed to answer the question of, why am I feeling tired? Why am I unable to get what I want? Why can't I make my business grow farther? Is this going to happen? All of these different questions you may have had. However, what is going to happen is, you've been going through this internal alignment, and some of you already did it. All right, Cancers, you've already done it, and you're waiting for the grand finale, and that's coming in the month of January. This is all about you reflecting back on those synchronicities. For those of you who feel stuck and tired and unable to move forward, reflect back on what those synchronicities were. And it is going to help you without any other help from the universe. I mean, it's like you're going to say, oh, I get it. I remember what I was looking for, what I was asking for, what I was searching for. And I do remember seeing those. That was confirmation for some of you, but there are messages in there unique to each and every one of you. Now, you have the Hermit card. So you may have had to take a step back and really reflect. You definitely may, for those that I'm talking about. We're going to look at career and projects that you've started, finances, all of these things that have to do with your security. All right. We're also going to look at family and friends and romance at the end, because 2024 is going to be about romance, but we'll get to that in a second. We have to go with this Hermit. You have to withdraw, and you've got to really kind of walk down this narrow path where our illusions, our creative stance is over here. The possibilities of seeing beyond, manifesting, all of these amazing things are on one side. And then on the other side is the reality. Okay. And you may have to do a fine line between going through there when you're going through the spiritual awakening journey. Some of you have already done that. You may have had to go back into the Hermit mode yet once again over the last 2 to 3 months, 2 to 3 years. Okay. You could have gone through the journey back in the year of 2019. Everything was going good, and then it started to fall down, okay, in one or more areas of your life. And now you found yourself in that position again. That is not an abnormal thing. It is actually quite normal. It is very rare that we only have one swoop. There are people, I know you're going to say, I only did it one time. And I know there are some of you that were able to do that. But if you had a lot of stuff, a lot of energy blockages, it takes a while to get them out, unless you are working with somebody, working on it diligently. And even then, it still takes time to get them out and completely released. You have some truth coming in from this King of Swords. Whoever this King of Swords is, this represents Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, particularly Aquarius, and we are headed toward the Aquarius season, January. So by the end of the month, by mid-month, right around the 19th of the month, you're going to see what you couldn't see. And if you recognize it, Mercury is going direct, and that is that end of the post part of Mercury in retrograde. Okay, so you can feel if you're highly sensitive, like so many of you cancers are, you'll feel it all the way through the 19th, and the 20th, boof, just opens everything up. So this is really going to be an incredible opportunity right at the beginning. You're going to see or remember something. You will be I was gonna say resynchronize, synchronize. Your synchronicities are gonna pop back in. Some of you will start seeing those things that I just mentioned or different things around you. But those are the three examples that they gave me to tell you. Now, Cancer, I see that you really had to struggle, and some of you started to give up on yourself. Some of you started to give up on working, collaborating with other people, working with other people, growing your career, growing your business, growing your project and your romance. However, you have this memory coming back. This is judgment. This is going to be your final decision when it comes to whatever this is you've been asking for. Now, January is ending with the Knight of Pentacles. And it confirms exactly what they were telling me, because this Knight of Pentacles is saying it took a really long time to get there. And it does. It does for some of us, and some a lot easier. But whatever is going on, there is going to be a truth revealed, and you're going to feel so free after such a long journey. Remember, and I'm not a traditional tarot reader, okay? I'm psychic medium. I'm a Reiki master, energy healer, NLP coach. I do all of these different things, administer all of these different things is in my background. So I give you the guided messages that come through me and use the tarot to enhance whatever they're saying for you visually. Now, you don't want to just see me talking. With this Knight of Pentacles, it's a super slow moving energy. It also does represent the Capricorn season, which is the time you're probably watching this video. All right, Capricorn season is just before Aquarian season in January, up until about the 19th, I believe, of January. The point is it's taken a long time. Some of you had to get in a vehicle and you had to redo, you had to go back. You may have had to gone back because you forgot something. I see you forgot something. Kind of like this hidden energy that I'm talking about, synchronicity. You may have lost your keys and you had to go back and get them. But along the way, there were things that were meant for you to pick up along the way, whether that be mentally or physically. That's what was going on. Now you got the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Eight of Pentacles is saying you've been working super hard when it comes to creating security around you. Okay, security, finances, your home, your resources. Remember, Pentacles represents everything on the material plane. That's your vehicle, your home, your family, the love of your life, the relationships we have. It represents everything on earth that we can have as a human being. Really, when you look at it, that's truly what it means. And it's right underneath the King of Swords. So this is you coming into balance, very similar to, I just did Capricorn, not Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And they didn't get this card at all, but they had a similar message where the creativity, the expansion, the broadness, the learning, the certifications that you got, everything that you were supposed to get to be in alignment is already at your reach, or you've already obtained it. Some of you will finish that up in the month of January, and that's what's going to make you feel free. I feel so free. Now let's take a look at your actual career and your projects, because this, I feel, for you guys has a lot to do with your overall security in all areas of your life. So hold on one second. And I do wish you guys a very happy new year. I hope you are ready for the new year. You have the card of judgment again when it comes to a career. Looking at the situation that you're in, and some of you are in a very toxic situation where there are things going on in the background. And that could be that they are changing ownership. They are changing the job descriptions, the job titles. They're moving people around, and you may not be able to see it yet, but you can certainly feel it. You can feel it, you know it. Some of you can see it in front of you. You've already felt the effects of it. However, this is an opportunity to look at that situation. We'll look at projects in a minute, to look at that situation that you're dealing with right now, because I feel you need to take a break. All right, you've got the Four of Swords and you also have the Seven of Wands. You need to really set boundaries. If they've changed the job description, get it in writing. Look at the situation again. If it's not working for you, you have to write your own career line. This is you finding out after a long time that something was hidden in the background. Hopefully it wasn't you making less than other people. Whatever it is, it means that you need to reevaluate the situation, Cancer, so that you are getting adequate compensation for the work that you do. And that's really what it's talking about. We don't want you to feel stuck, but some of you are definitely feeling stuck. And this is saying by the end of January, you may end that relationship with your organization and get a new position somewhere else. Now, get your resume out there, and remember, in order to work with the universe, if you want a job, you have to apply for any and everything that you are qualified for. You do not be picky. You send it out and you let the universe bring you what is meant for you. So this is absolute trust. Now, I've used this example before and I'm going to use it again, but I was a manager for 20 years in business and accounting. I went from business to business to business, and I took care of a lot of that. But I had quit a job. I got up and walked out because it was, it was really toxic. It was like what I'm trying to describe in this Cancer reading. It was very unhealthy environment, and I said I'm done with it. And my mentor actually said, go down to this position, they're hiring. And it was so not management. It was way down here. It was like a receptionist. I walked in there, I filled out the thing, figuring they would never call me. I'll go through the motion because you got to put it out there. You got to do it. You got to apply for any and everything that you're qualified for, even if you're overqualified for. The girl said, oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. She went and got the head person, who came out and said, oh, we just fired, our business director just quit. They put in their notice and they hired me right there on the spot. So I got a management position. I walked in thinking it was going to be a lower level. You never know, but you have to believe there's something coming. All right. And that has a lot to do with those synchronicities. And boy, won't that make you feel free. For those of you who aren't working and you've been working on projects, you may have found yourself like a dead end. Maybe if you're a stay-at-home mom or you're a senior, you've been out there trying to find a path for you. It doesn't have to be a job making income, but it needed to be something for you, Cancer, that connected to your heart, because you're all about heart. You guys are beautiful. You love love. You love to give love, and you like to receive love too. Hopefully, most of you do now. But through this endeavor over the last 2 to 3 years, it may have been one blockage after another, maybe not knowing how to use websites and learning AI and getting frustrated, not getting the financial situation under control, not getting the resources you need to start a project. Some of you, this project has to do with a golf course. I see it's a golf course where you are, and it has to do with kids. So it could be a miniature golf course. It may be a big one. It may be a project you're doing right next to a golf course, but you have this coming in. So with the Judgment, it's saying whatever you did, the documentation didn't come through, your plans didn't work out, but you need to redo it, look back and redo it, reapply for this, okay? If you apply for something and were denied, it's probably been long enough. Give it another go around. Changes happen all the time, but you've got to have faith. And that faith is what's going to set you free in this situation. Whatever you've been working on, Cancer, you have an opportunity by reflecting, looking at your resume, looking at the proposal, okay, if you're trying to put in on a big project development, because with this golf course comes real estate. With this golf course comes a lot of acreage, okay, a lot of landscaping. There is a big deal attached to this project. So it is probably a very big financial situation that you're working on. Whatever it is, it's going to be good, but you just have to go back and find where you made the mistake. Your resume may be missing something. You may have all your list of things that you can do on your resume, but the main thing for the job that you're applying is on the bottom. They're going to read the first row, guys. There's too many people. When you've got 600 applicants in one position, they're going to read the first row. Make sure whatever your qualifications are on top. I hope that helps some of you. Please leave me a comment on that one. Now let's look at family and friends. All right. Some of you, this was a family or friend that had a hidden agenda. A hidden agenda that made you feel stuck, made you feel restricted and unable, and really kind of messed with your head a little bit. But yet here we go. We got the Four of Swords, you guys. That's what I'm talking about. Now, this little person around you, whoever this Prince of Cups is, the Prince of Cups is somebody who is a Capricorn, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual, but there's something about this Prince of Cups that's a very naughty, possibly even a little evil. They have a dark side, and what they're showing me is this person goes from being one mood into another mood. So they go back and forth with their mood swing. And because of this, it's really kind of put you in the dark as far as how you move forward. And this particular person, I feel like they get a little smile over here, just a little, like maybe part of a smile on their face, just a lower, I see just one side of the lip going up. Okay, they're a little naughty, all right? Okay, they're a lot naughty. All right, whoever this person is, when it comes to your family and friends, they kept you in the dark, and it may have even knocked you right back into the dark night of the soul. Now, you guys, if you've already ascended to a different level, you're already moving up in your life. And that's what the word ascension, going up. This is ascending soul's journey, right? This is about your authentic self, feeling that freedom and rising up in your life. And it is not an easy feat. It's probably one of the hardest things we can do in our life, especially when we walk down this path. Now, this may be you, this may be the person, whoever this Prince of Swords is. It doesn't have to be those zodiac signs, but somebody had to go back and look at every little thing that was going on. Everything they said and did, everything that was said and done to them. That dark night of the soul is not an easy thing to not only view when you're going through it and your guides and the universe is taking you backwards and you see these things, all of these things, and everything you've experienced in life leads you to what we're looking at today and into 2024, because this is that leap portion of this journey. This is that time for you to take that leap of faith. For a lot of you, it's going further than you already were. You've already reached a certain level, but you have more to go. So we have the card of judgment here, right? Remember, the card of judgment is here twice, and you have the knight, the Four of Swords. This is a lot of deep work where I feel this person is the one going through it and you're watching it. For a lot of you, it isn't you, you're watching them. Feeling indecisive, are they really going through this awakening journey to see truth around them, to see the right people are around them? And that is affecting you tremendously because you're attached to them. Some of you, this person needed to take a break. You needed to heal from them. It was very, very, very deep what you saw through this journey, and not necessarily very pleasant at all. Not pleasant at all. But you are going to break free from this in the month of January. You are going to rise higher in the month of January. I feel some of you had it deep in your feelings and your emotions and your solar plexus, and you may feel that tug just like you did when you went through the beginning of the journey. All right, because you feel very deep. It's a spiritual connection, and it pulls you. It pulls you. Sometimes it feels like it's pulling you to the ground, just like this guy is looking at the ground. Okay, and that's what it does. It pulls us down. It pulls our chakras are closed, they're blocked, and we can go into a lot of depth. The point is, This Prince of Cups is going to say something. They're going to give an apology. They're going to say, I love you. They're going to tell you what they went through. You've already gone through it, so you're going to understand. And that may be what's putting you on hold. Whether you were aware of it or not, this was like kind of keeping you from making a forward movement. Now, remember, this is family or friends, not necessarily a romance. We're going to look at that in a minute, but it could be for some of you. Whoever this person is, you have the Magician card. Now, as naughty as they were, I do believe there was some mental manipulation that was going on, and you're seeing it or they're seeing it. Not not that they're seeing it with you. This could be your brother-in-law seeing it about their own family, where that family dynamic brought a lot of into the whole group of you, and they didn't know it, but now they do. Being able to manifest and create the family reunion. You have Judgment here twice in January, twice. So that's reconnecting, reevaluating. Do I want this person around? Is this person going to heal? Because there's definitely going to be an ending around very, very soon. Whatever it is for you, it is going to be very, very big, very profound in the month of January. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, let's take a quick look at romance. All right, you guys are ending a cycle. Six of Pentacles, and everything that comes out with the tarot, it can be upright and positive, it can be reversed and negative. It depends on the card. But this is talking about overgiving and overtaking, getting in balance, giving too much of your resources, your time, your energy, all your efforts into your partner. And if it's in reverse, that means you're not getting anything back. You may feel completely drained when it comes to working with this individual. And that's how the month may be starting that way. And I will say right now, Cancer, a lot of my clients, they are going through, what is wrong with my partner? That's their biggest question, is like, I don't even know what, like something happened to them. And that's just been in the month of December, where these people are going through this situation over the last 2 to 3 months has been highlighted, where this change is taking place in romantic relationships. All right. So that feeling of freedom may very well be releasing this energy that has kept you stuck with this person, whatever. And it could be the person that I'm talking about that went through this, and you're looking at them going, do I leave? Do I stay? With that Two of Swords, it's like, what is going on with you? You're not even the same person. And that's when we usually say, I'm done. You're going through a cycle, and this is the leap. Remember, 2024 is a big year. So with this relationship, you're either going to fix the relationship or you're not. One thing is for sure, whatever you are wishing, Cancer, whatever you're wishing about this situation is going to be granted to you. Those of you who are looking for somebody new, oh my goodness. Okay, make sure you get yourself out there. You're going to feel like rejuvenated. You're going to be like, yes, this is exactly what I need. Thank you, thank you. And that will be around the 3rd or 4th week of the month. And you're going to just feel excited, whether that be getting your project going or being released from a relationship. There is this uplifted feeling that is going to be very big deal. The wish you want is going to come through. So make sure you are wishing for exactly what you want. If you want this person, make sure you're wishing for them to be healed before they come back to you. Otherwise, they're going to come back to you exactly the way they are. Anyway, you guys who are new out there in the world, you're going to meet somebody very exciting. If you've been wanting a person who is in the same path as you, a new relationship has an opportunity to start in the month of January. That means meeting them, shaking their hand, seeing them across the room, thinking, I'm never going to meet that person, but boy, I really want to meet that person, right? And then all of a sudden, as you roll into February, here comes the beginning, the end of January, beginning of February, boom. That's where you're going to meet and start this new relationship. All right, you guys, let's take a look at your overall message for the month. Now, we have the card that says, I know that I am never alone. And we are never alone, ever. Yeah, I got an airplane right outside. I am never alone. We are never alone because the universe, the divine beings of love and light, they walk with us all everywhere. Your deceased loved ones, your guides, your guardians, we are always have somebody around and they can hear what we are asking for. The loneliness you've been experiencing is going to be leaving for a lot of you. Remember, whatever is coming in for you that has made you feel like, like you were stuck, like this Two of Swords. I don't know what to do. I can't find the direction. I can't find myself. That is going to be released, and that loneliness will be gone. So I wish you a very, very happy new year. Much love.